In this lecture, we'll focus on working with text data in a pandas series. In particular, we will pay attention to a technique that allows us to manipulate string values in a series object. After we've imported pandas, we can create a series we'll call operational KPIs. For simplicity, it will contain just two KPIs, employee satisfaction rating and employee churn rate. Assume that you are examining the employee's data and you'd like to remove the label employee at the beginning of each string value. Please note that you won't obtain the desired result if you apply the lstrip method to the operational KPIs series directly. An option would be to use indexing to specify you are interested in modifying the value at position 0, and then do the same for the value at position 1, and apply the lstrip method straight away on both lines. Also, to store the two results in a series, we would have to enclose these two expressions within a pair of brackets. Excellent! Of course, using this strategy would be counterintuitive and hard to interpret for a series object that is supposed to contain a large number of values. That's why the pandas developers have thought of a much more practical way to achieve the same output. It regards using the String Accessor. Applying this tool is similar to referring to an object's attributes. Syntactically, it consists of writing .str right after the object's name. Moreover, as it's been stated in the documentation, the String Accessor can be used to access the values of the series as strings and apply several methods to it. In other words, String Accessors exist to help us access the string values that have been stored in the given series. The idea is to allow us to apply specific methods to these values. If you just apply a String Accessor to the operational KPIs series, you won't obtain a meaningful output. This will be the outcome whether or not you use the print function. To obtain a valid output, you need to apply a certain operation after using the String Accessor, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a method. You can try with the indexing operator. In that case, though, please observe the difference between the example where you use the String Accessor on the operational KPI series values and the one where you apply it on the series itself. In the latter case, you won't refer to the character of position 1, but the value at position 1. Okay. Next, let's strip the employee word from each data point of operational KPIs. We can use the String Accessor to point to the values of the series and then apply the lstrip method. We obtain the desired output stored in a new series directly. Nice! But what if not all values of the series were strings? Let's create a test series to examine the functionality of the String Accessor in that scenario. The test series contains the string text_data, as well as the integer 34. If we use .str here and immediately apply the lstrip method with the idea to remove text underscore, we'll successfully obtain the string data on the first row. However, since the lstrip method is not meant to be applied to numeric values, we will obtain a missing value in the second row. Pandas indicates the latter as NaN, which stands for not a number, but intends a missing value in this case. If all values of the test series were strings, you would have obtained 34 in the output as well. All right. Before we go, let's look at a final example illustrating the use of the contains method. Let's store a few house prices in a series with the same name. Also, we can assume that there is a requirement to write the $ before each house price. Now, we'd like to check if all values in your series object have been stored according to this requirement. With the help of the String Accessor, this shouldn't be a challenging task. You need to apply it to house prices, and then proceed with the implementation of the contains method. However, what argument should we provide for the contains method? By definition, you need to pass the contents you'd like to find within each value. Then, the method will check if the relevant object contains the specified argument and will return a true or false value. Therefore, to check if all values have been quoted in dollars, we need to provide the $ between quotes and parentheses. Then, we can execute the cell to obtain a series with Boolean values. In our example, all obtained values are true, which confirms that we've satisfied our requirement to write the house prices with the $ at the front. Perfect. This will do for now. Thank you for watching.